quarter for half for the Jazz for the help right here. Kawhi goes against Sexton, the step back shot. He's so good in that 15-foot range. Early in his young career. Hendricks has taken 9th. Kawhi.
Away with the loose ball. Clippers out in front by 12. Hesitation down the lane. In downtown Los Angeles, 4.5 to play in the half. Clippers lead 44-26. Leonard into the paint. Floater is good. Kawhi Leonard now.
Count it. Is it a whip tip?
No.
That's pure class.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not. Well, it might be.
Leonard fades and fires and fills it up. Kawhi Leonard. So, Bob, you touched on the passing of James Harden. That's got to take a lot of pressure off of not just Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, and Westbrook as well, I would assume.
Well, they've been a heavy. Now you guys can go try it. Obviously, I was joking.
Yes, and he knew you were joking, but he was thankful nonetheless. As Leonard gets to the rim, counted and a foul. Kawhi.
Speaking of someone who's been ready anytime he's been called upon coming off the bench.
Westbrook on the drive, gives it up. Leonard the fend off and the jumper for Kawhi Leonard. Walker taking on the scoring responsibility with 17. Leonard one-on-one with O'Neal. Leonard trying to create space, takes the fade and connects. O'Neal, Westbrook misses on a 3-ball. Tucker the offensive rebound. Leonard backs it out. Finney-Smith has the assignment. This is for the tie. Okay.
The line. You got to make the adjustment. Tim Hardaway Jr. has been doing that as of late.
Coming off an 18-point, he averages 18. He's coming off a 17-point game. Kawhi super.
When Kyrie got here, I mean, none of us expected last year to end the way that it did, and sometimes you just got to recalibrate.
4 fouls on Lively. Dwight Powell is in the game. Kawhi for 3. Paul George. Tip out rebound by Powell. 1 minute left in the third. Kawhi in the paint, and that.
They're trying to figure out roles for everybody with this new added superpower of an offensive threat in Harden. Talk about offensive superpower.
Nothing there for Leonard, so he kicks it around. Now he's got it again, and Gordon is there, and Jokic is waiting. But he got it to go. Pretty
points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists for Şengün on a multitasking line for the Rockets. Leonard fades, fires, and fills it up. 16 for Cole. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Tonight, Fred VanVleet has been both. 90-82 Houston. Leonard tries to put an end to it and does. 22 for Kawhi.
This is with it.
14 in that first half. Harden as the double team comes. Kawhi. Jeremy off his feet momentarily and creates the space and knocks down the baseline.
Westbrook to Kawhi. 137 here in the first quarter. Leonard, who knows he can get whatever he wants when he wants it. 2 of 3 from deep now. Leonard. Wow. Absolutely big time.
A little bit more focused.
Clinic.
Anger.
Leonard over Osman.
Yeah, see, that's just a drill. That's a big man. It's old Pete Bull big man's camp.
Give it to Kawhi. Johnson the challenge. Leonard up to it.
I don't think the Blues are bothering him one bit. His form has been corrected. You saw it on display on that 3-point shot.
Leonard drives in on Ingram, stops, pulls up from 5 and knocks it down. He gets to his. It's worth pointing out, former Clipper Willie Green on the sideline for the Pelicans, selling everybody their roles. He has done an A-plus job in New Orleans. It's going there. Speaking of A-plus jobs, knocks down some big free throws, and the Clippers now in desperation mode, down by 9 with just 2 minutes to play. Leonard spins, up, under, twisting, turning, and connecting. Kawhi.
On the side, they're going to ISO up and bring the defender like Kyrie right there on the block to kind of take away that drive. The middle was open.
Leonard without a shot to fall down finally does. He's 1 for 10.
Fans, I love
love the people. And now that he's got an NBA championship, he said, I root for you guys. I really want you to get that experience as well.
Just as fun of a guy to be around as Kawhi Leonard, the fun guy, the original fun. So here I am. I'm very concerned. Clippers now have a 1-point advantage. Denver playing without their top 3 players hanging around. Kawhi Leonard is now 8 of 15.
DeAndre has proven he can still go get it.
DeAndre 8 of 11. Reggie Jackson 12 of 14. Kawhi Leonard gets it to fall. Kawhi on the 20 championship ring, and now helping them, a short-handed squad for Denver pull off a potential massive upset. Kawhi Leonard down the lane, goes off the window and in. Leonard now with. Here's Leonard. Goes tween and kicks it out to George, working against Herbert. Westbrook inside Leonard with the slam. An empty possession for the Kings. Leonard going to work against Barnes with 4 on the clock. Couple of jab steps. And
Keegan Murray right now, especially against a team that has so many offensive weapons. That is one of the things, his size, his length. He would be a guy that would be guarding Kawhi Leonard. He would be a guy that...
And Vasenkov almost had himself a steal. Back out to Leonard. Close by Lyles. Oh! Set it with his... To Leonard. Blows by Lyles. Oh! Set it with his chest. Wow. The beard on the skip back. Shot clock down to 4. Kawhi at 3. Leonard in the lane to flip it up and in. Beautifully done. Leonard show and go. Looney is there to help out Draymond, and Kawhi hit it anyway. Rudy did not let him get to that step-back 3. Kawhi down the lane. Yeah, this has an ominous beginning. You can feel Harden, Kawhi, Paul George, and Norman Powell. 5 essential guard wings playing together. Kawhi right down the lane. Charges the big...
I'm not sure I remember who that was.
That's the cap. That's the cap, right? Howard Memorial. Oh, I got you on that one.
Oh, wow.
Leonard gets a screen from Tice, now picked up by Looney on the mismatch. Attacks his high foot, floats it up from the dotted line, and knocks it down. 70, 2 years ago.
Leonard puts it on the floor, gets into the lane, and scores. Second basket for Kawhi Leonard. Leonard being watched by Murray with a shot clock inside at 10. Leonard trying to drive and create some space. Ball away. Line drive goes down for Kawhi Leonard.
Guarded by Collins. Leonard. He got it. Kawhi Leonard with 19 in the first half.
At this point, all you can do is...
And yes, even more stingy with Leonard on the floor. Here is Leonard, 1 to shoot. Leonard massages his way in to a beautiful bucket.
Sheer willpower.
First half.
And the Jazz here are showing a little bit of zone.
Leonard into the paint, flips it in, puts the foul. Kawhi.
Passed earlier this season before she had an opportunity to actually coach on the sidelines as the head coach of Georgetown. And Sasha was a terrific basketball player in her own right, coming from Tennessee, playing for Pat Summitt.
5 to shoot. George lost it. Leonard has it. The runner is good. That kind of night for Leonard. Coming on 2.5 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Leonard, the crossover. Taking his time, fading away. You bet. Kawhi Leonard with 4.
Challenge that sits ahead for the Clippers as this game goes on. Rarity, just the 8th time this year. Visa Zubac wins the opening tap. Kawhi Leonard gets the first shot, picks up right where
this is his final destination. Will a trade happen when he gets healthy?
Kawhi Leonard.
Shot to the pool. It's going to be on there, Mr. Tice.
Leonard beats the buzzer for 3. Leonard. Up under that little step through that he might be packing, and he lays it in.
Be able to get to that spot, but now he'll be in better basketball shape, exploit it, and make the opponent better.
Leonard against Murray. Fox tries to dig in, so Kawhi says, I'll just fade away. He not
just destroying everybody that was like 55 and older.
It was a bunch of third graders. But their defense was as good as it was in the league. They were able to overcome those turnovers. Not so much here of late. Kawhi, dotted line, it's good. So too is Kawhi.
They've been in a lot of them, like you said, Brian.
19 of their 23 games that they have played have been within 5 minutes and 5 points. Kawhi Leonard!
Left on report from Mariano pregame. Ball knocked over to Leonard, 10 to shoot. Set up the ball fake on Randall, able to get into the paint, fades, fires, and fills it up. He could throw. Stretch and a real opportunity for the Clippers coming up. And again, they're playing their best ball at the right time. Quick 9-0 run for the Knicks. Kawhi Leonard trying to put an end to that. 7 to shoot, fades and fires. It's borderline ridiculous.
This is the guy here that they really want. Man is the guy that they really want to see get into their offense.
Leonard at the dotted line. And he got it.
Yeah, that's a shot. He shot that off. He had problems getting it. How about Stephen? Did the same guy well.
Well, check that. I mean, he did not score for the first time in 427 games. Clippers. Westbrook against Brown. Mathurin guarding Leonard. Leonard gets to his spot and crawls in. And I think NBA fans check. The play-in tournament has been highly successful after year one. In-season tournament, very successful. I know Pacers fans excited. Adam left 6. Pacers had a 38-37 lead after a quarter on a three-point shot by Buddy Hield. And Leonard gives the Clippers the lead.
You got to keep playing through.
Leonard against Neesmith.
Here comes Miller. We need to get ready to help. And Mathurin's in a good position.
There's the double.
He got by him. He got by him.
And it rims out, and Zubac's rebounds.
Luka 0 for 5 so far in this contest.
That is a weird thing to see, given how he's been playing over the last few weeks. Kawhi Leonard. Nixon took that ball into the paint, drew a foul, and split his free throws. And so the Mavs trail by 6 here in the first quarter. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. A road game for the Clippers, who are 5-7. On the road, the Mavericks are 7-5 on their home floor this year. And someone left Kawhi Leonard.
You don't want
Can't do that.
Don't run away from him.
No.
Make him
Changing, so we'll see the direction that they go on the offensive end of the floor, putting the ball in the hands of Kawhi Leonard. Certainly a good choice. Derrick Jones Jr. defending with 2 fouls. Clock winding down. Grant Williams helps. Kawhi makes it 40 goes. Maybe get a little more greedy than that. Hardaway bumped Leonard. Kawhi picked up the loose ball, and Kawhi with a very good attack. Passing and vision just so exquisite for Luka. Jones doesn't finish off that pass for Luka out of the double team. Then Leonard with a tough spin move and finish. 21, and the Mavs did a lot of good things early in the third quarter, even without Luka scoring. But now the Clippers have a lead back to 8, a chance to get to 10, and a fancy finger roll finish by Kawhi. Williams 4 of 7, 9 points, a season high 9 rebounds tonight, and Leonard slices through the defense.
running a little bit right now.
Yep. In the hands of Harden to Leonard. Kawhi. Oh, they gave up the baseline for the dunk. Ouch. 116-110. Still now a minute and a half to play. Kawhi spun off Grant Williams and scores again by the Clippers.
Leonard, line drive from the elbow. It is good, and the Clippers.
The hour, the days. Come on, man.
4 to shoot for Leonard. Has to gun it up. It's in the air. Oh, it is good for Kawhi. His second bucket, his first 3. Leonard picked up by Hero. Muscles his way around the defense. Some way, somehow lays it in. Player, remember, a 4-year player, as Jim pointed out. This is something that stood out in a positive way to Miami, as Kawhi Leonard continues to stand out.
I thought he get drafted where he did, the best player taken. Indiana took the chance on him, and so without a doubt, Paul has a great relationship with those guys.
Leonard on the attack.
Green's probably going to be the one that gets the shot. Stay down.
Leonard with 28 points. Navigates his way right down the lane.
You know.
You got Herb on Zubac. Kawhi likes the look. Why not? That's it. Kawhi Leonard on an ISO play. Seen there. You've seen this, been there, done that.
They're allowed them to play one-on-one.
They can't finish. 66-42. And that's where the difference came. They did a good job defensively, though. Denying Brandon Ingram early.
I tell you, they've allowed Kawhi Leonard to play all night, though.
Toronto, back to Canada. Harden. Leonard. Plenty of time on the shot clock, and here they go. One-on-one like they love to do. And Kawhi scores.
Well, he's got such a strong base.
Zubac turns. They're going to whip it around all the way to the corner. Leonard pulls up mid-range. Boy, he is so
a team that you will have to likely go through in the playoffs. They are not in the top 6 right now. There is a long way to go for this season. There's way too much talent here. Leonard for 3. That's down 3. Clippers have the ball coming out of the timeout, down by 4. Leonard picked up by Durant into the paint, knocks it down. Kawhi.
If that were to take place.
I also don't mind the short commute to that happen. Leonard with 6 to shoot, gets into the paint, knocks it down. Kawhi. Well, a game last night in which the Clippers were completely out of rhythm. They found it quickly. Good grief. Kawhi Leonard with 17
minutes of that game.
Might be a little lighter in the wallet, but a peace of mind for sure.
You need that sometimes. You need a little peace of mind.
Leonard at the nail, delivers again. Second bucket for Kawhi. He's got...
Shot by Zoo. He kind of dared him to shoot that one. Gave him just enough space. He couldn't go by Zoo, and Zoo forced him to try and make it.
Leonard gets to his spot. Not much risk. Leonard being fronted by Schroeder. Trying to get the ball to Kawhi. They do. 7 to shoot. Looks over the top of the double team. 5 to shoot. In trouble. Turns the corner. Downhill.
And Roddy with the finish. Kawhi Leonard. Forced to circle back. Now turns baseline. Kawhi Leonard. 7 the difference between the two clocks.
He said another double-digit first quarter for Desmond Bain.
To the norm. I think that's like his 10th of the year. Kawhi Leonard's cooking. He's got it. Man, nowhere to go. Shot clock down to 5. Leonard trying to find an opening. Shot clock down to 1. And he hits at the shot clock buzzer.
Able to get to the front of the rim.
Tillman with 15 is high. This year is 17 in the opener. Kawhi Leonard again. 66. Clippers with the advantage under 5 remaining in the third. Kawhi Leonard with the 3 over GG.
Because of sickness, but the amount of minutes and his usage while he's on the floor on the offensive and defensive, and they don't hide him on the defensive side.
No. Kawhi Leonard, 22 for Leonard.
He's trying to foul Gobert. Westbrook throws it out. Leonard on the attack, pull up in the paint is good.
Again, Claxton is lurking. Leonard leaves it short. Rebound goes back to Kawhi. Finds a seam and punches it in.
Yes, the easy way out. That forced the turnover.
Clippers are down 1. Leonard for the lead. He put it in! Kawhi for 3. Hot damn!
Brian Forte and Evan Scott in the replay center. And we are off and running. Second of our doubleheader tonight on TNT. NBA Rivals Week. And this is one of the best Lakers and Clippers. Here's Kawhi Leonard, gets up the first shot, and that's how the scoring begins. But that's players use, but players are in the fire. They're in it, and you were in it. But it's all relative. For a lot of teams, whatever it takes to put that chip on for the Lakers in his first run on the floor. Rest of the team with 13 points now. And there's Kawhi Leonard. Vanderbilt NBA Rivals Week. Throughout the weekend, some great matchups this week in the NBA as Kawhi Leonard goes with the jump hook.
You know, would be to where it's at now. The continuity comes from having guys on the floor. They just haven't had enough inventory of games with each other to see how good they really are. But I tell you, this team has the Clippers, and that's what Mark Darvin Ham is really talking about in regards to his team. Just compete and play hard.
Kawhi Leonard had a perfect first half, did not miss, and he stays that way. 8 for 8. 6 pumped after that three-pointer. Likes what he's seeing right now. Kawhi Leonard, perfect night going. Leonard, guarded by Reeves. He can't shake him. Gonna have to put up a tough shot. Does so. Got it. Oh. Create some room.
Yep, it was.
With which to work. It was a beautiful pass by Davis. 2:40 remaining in regulation. Leonard shakes everybody. He lost.
Right now, he's just playing carefree basketball, playing very good basketball. But what's the game plan?
Barnes. Looks like they're aggressively trying to do that.
Leonard, they clear a side for him. He takes a three and makes it three.
Guess I was wrong.
Leonard fakes the three. Hauser picks him up. Takes a step away three and nails it.
Jeez.
We roll along, but credit to Westbrook. He's accepted his bench role. He's been good, we're told, for that Clipper locker room. As Leonard, a tough shot. He gets the roll and Burrow.
Score! How about a ball fake or two by Karis LeVert on that drive? They anticipated shooting that jumper. Nice pump fake, ball fake, good layup by Karis.
LeVert leans on Leonard on this end. Kawhi. He later was brought in as an injury replacement for James Harden, by the way. Allen waits as Leonard fires. He scores. The reserve for the All-Star game will be Harden. Wheels one to Westbrook. He'll zip one off to George. Now it's Leonard. Leonard works on Mitchell. Oh, my. Game high. Harden to trigger. He'll look for Leonard. Kawhi's met by Allen. Slices to the basket and lays it in.
Very good. And to play the way we play tonight, man, we've answered a lot of questions. Maybe the NBA will start taking a peek at some of these big-time sports shows and start recognizing this Cavaliers basketball team.
It's a rebound here by Plumlee.
A good show there by Daniel Gafford, not allowing Kawhi Leonard to get downhill, but he didn't need to on that one. Look at the triple.
Kawhi Leonard being guarded by Avdia. Nice contest by Diddy, but
solid with his pursuit of a bucket in transition.
He's got 9 on 4 of 8 shooting, along with 2 rebounds and an assist, making his second career start tonight. Watch it.
Right, and he has said, basketball is basketball. I'm going to come and bring energy. And he has gotten himself to the offensive glass. So sometimes if you don't know the play, just play the game, and then it'll come to you. But I think
Westbrook with the basketball for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard spins into a shot, fires and fills it. He has time. Kawhi Leonard now against Bogey. Steps back. The long gun goes for Kawhi Leonard.
Young fellas, Duren and Thompson up there fighting for that offensive rebound and kept it alive, and the Clippers gave up a 3 out of it.
Sure did it. The Clippers.
Willis is one. Great Sam Jones is another, also an HBCU alum. My pleasure to know these wonderful men. Not just great basketball players, but terrific people.
Last gentleman.
Rise out of the crowd. Oh man, if he'd ever been able to finish that crossover.
Kawhi to the lane, line drives it home.
There, CJ could have taken a tough little right-hand shot, drops it off for the easy finish.
Crisp, precise execution so far by the Pelicans to the offensive end. Leonard with a nice step through.
9-time All-Star, but Dante talked about the work ethic and the confidence he had as a young player.
Great stuff. I'll never forget the coming out party, essentially, when he took the Pacers to the conference finals twice against. And Plumlee comes away with the loose ball. 28-27. Clippers can go 2 for 1. They'll have the ball to start the second quarter as well. Kawhi Leonard knocks down a three. And the Clippers went small in Minnesota. Coaching staff felt that they found a little bit of something in the game. He says, I feel good about our small lineup against Minnesota. They haven't unveiled it just yet. Mason Plumlee is out there at the 5 spot. Leonard has to go to work against the former teammate in San Antonio and Kyle Leonard.
As Kawhi Leonard, that big body of his, he is a physical presence. Shoot over the top. There's that fadeaway. The line drive shot. Kawhi Leonard back-to-back in this building. Got really up and down the floor. Wiggins gets the assignment here to defend Leonard. See the big body of his. Leonard, and once again, Kawhi Leonard. Harden slipped it right back to man. Inside, outside. Close out on Leonard. And there's that line drive mid-range shot. Kawhi Leonard.
Just under 2 quarters remaining.
The third and final matchup between these two teams. The rubber match to decide the season series as Leonard once again. Kawhi Leonard in the out of the restricted area.
It's just terrific defense, very disciplined defense without foul.
This is what Kawhi Leonard likes to do. That is his shot, and he has made it
something very intriguing for this team.
Under 4 remaining first quarter. Back down. Kawhi traffic, no. Conchar taps the rebound, but it's back to Kawhi Leonard. Fresh 14 for the Clippers.
6 offensive rebound in his third quarter.
Leonard hits. And knocked away, picked up by PJ Tucker. Kawhi Leonard on the knockaway. Double clutch three. Leonard hit.
Never had that. I mean, and most players don't, right? No, most players don't. But when you watch a game in person, you see the guys that have it. That softness off the release.
He was in the Rising Stars game, deservedly so, for All-Star Weekend. Leonard lost it, found it, hit it.
That have it. That softness off the release.
He was in the Rising Stars game, deservedly so, for All-Star Weekend. Leonard lost it, found it, hit it.
Retro style towards their old San Diego Clippers days with a ship, a compass for the sea, a cursive LA and cursive Los Angeles as well. And it's funny because one of the things that Steve Ballmer, cursive LA and cursive Los Angeles as well. And it's funny because one of the things that Steve Ballmer,
off the side of the rim, AD's only made 19 threes this year. Pull-up three, Leonard. It's good. Kawhi Leonard with his second three. 6 here in the quarter. Kawhi Leonard back on the floor to defend LeBron James. Now he's going at James on the offensive end. Driving. Shot goes down off the window. Hachimura picking up Harden at the three-point line. Here's Leonard. He'll drive. Layup good with the left hand.
Bases. And Russ is one of those rare breeds that could do it with all that talent as well. Leonard steps to his spot. That line drive. Coffee grew up in the three-point era.
Where'd he go?
Right to the
Where'd he
corner.
go? Right to the corner. Right to the corner. It was spot on that time, too.
Leonard for
the sake of ball movement and just finding ways, guys, to get everybody involved. He doesn't want the shot making made by just 1 or 2 guys, so keep an eye out for that. So far, so good. Here are the nights.
It does feel like it might just be one of those nights.
Dame Lillard with 13 points. And a jump.
Not getting some of those threes and some of the buckets on stop.
Kawhi for 15 out. Decisions, but he's got talent.
They have a little bit of a decision coming up this year to whether to extend or not, or for how much as Kawhi, the match. And the Rockets up by 18. Ty Lue eschewing the timeout, gonna let them play.
Leonard says, I got it, don't worry. Leonard on the post up. They clear out the side for him. Working against Jayshawn Tate. Now a double team comes from Brooks. And with Kawhi, sometimes it does. 14, Green in double figures with 10. And the Houston Rockets continue to shoot the three ball exceptionally well tonight. 12 of 25. Leonard. Boy, he would rims out. Boy, two really good looks. Failed to fall. And the Clippers with a chance to knock the game up at 108. Kawhi fires. And we are tied at 108.
Lovely still in the basketball game. Made the block. Prohibits the catch.
Leonard. Little machine gun dribble. The midi.
But 5 turnovers for the Clippers that have equaled 5 points for Chicago.
Day games, they're a challenge for sure. Leonard draws the dart coming out of the All-Star break. DeRozan a rare miss in the mid-range. Clippers have the rebound, lucky to be down just 11, shooting 38% from the field. Leonard on Caruso, gets the very friendly. And it concerns me a little bit. Chicago was just 2 for 9 in this fourth quarter. But it's a 3-point game after the Clippers went on a 19-4 run in the third. And the Clippers take some of that momentum back. Leonard to the rim and in. Oh, but it's a 3-point game after the Clippers went on a 19-4 run in the third. And the Clippers take some of that momentum back. Leonard to the rim and in. Oh.
George to Leonard. Dosunmu is on him. A lot of these guys had really tough matchups against Kawhi the other day. He's just so strong. You can just see him. And then we talked about this the other day. Now Batum guards Leonard. Batum, beg your pardon. I should correct myself. The crew did ask him officially what is his pronunciation yesterday. Leonard again. Oh, wow. Done when they need him to get it done. No Kobe White tonight. Even with White, his shot not going down cleanly last night. His presence is very important. Speaking of which, Kawhi. They have been as efficient as you can ask for your Ty Lue.
Or making shots.
He's had a ridiculous clip. Leonard, every move of the ball. Again, these two, George and Leonard, with Harden sideline.
Yeah, playoff games are traditionally a lot lower scoring.
This is where Kawhi Leonard's at his best. Box! And that's why. Yeah. Because when he catches the ball in the range, we talk about this with Brandon Ingram.
Well, that's another, he's a stretch five, if anything. As high as he can shoot. So about an 8-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Leonard, does anybody touch it? Tough, yeah.
That's tough.
22 of the first 38. Now, set it up. It'll be mid-range, Kawhi Leonard. Tough to defend.
I tell you, because beyond.
Double finger lead.
We did a half-hour segment on Herb Jones's ability to block shots today.
Kawhi Leonard.
On our series.
Of Amir Coffee. Two former teammates. Leonard on Murray, and he gets right.
Game or two that really solidifies and wins a road game because defensively they've locked in or they knocked in some big shots, and we can see PJ.
Oh, this is just for the first week or two, maybe. And then they just kept doing it over and over. But it's for stuff like this, Kev. Late in the season, late in March, they're trying to pick up the ball handler and doing a terrific job at keeping that ball in front.
Bones Highland, 5 to shoot, gets rid of it. Here to Leonard, he's hit the last couple. And he knocks down a triple, fading. It dances off the back iron. Kawhi operating, checked by the 6'8" Kamara. Jump pass, cross court, saved by Harden. Takes a seat. Goes to George, off to Leonard, extends the ball, scores on the reach. Leonard coming off the double screen, pump fake, draws.
And Bamba is a threat out there. No 2-for-1 opportunity here. Clippers looking for one shot, but gonna have to do it under duress. Oh, and it's blocked again by Zoo.
He didn't have enough the first time. He brought it back again so Zoo could block it again.
Kawhi the other way lays it in. It's 80.
As a professor of the telestrator, you're using arrows, you're drawing straight lines. Good job out of you.
You get better every day, Brad. That's the key.
Some of us do. I'll let you know when it happens. Kawhi Leonard knocks it down. Clippers.
Pointers, 3 for 5, 11 points, 5 rebounds.
Kawhi below the foul line, leaping and leaning.
Team that had a lot of talent with the Phoenix Suns.
Well, I'm banking on the fact that this team is going to find the sense of urgency.
You know, I wish I could go back and try to do more.
Thinking about, speaking of surviving, how about 3 years backing up Dwight Howard in practice? How were those practices against Dwight? I know.
Big player when he was here in Orlando, and thanks to him, we went to the NBA Finals.
I know you think highly of Stan, but especially Brendan Malone, who unfortunately passed away this summer. Mark, how much did Brendan mean to you?
He meant a lot. I mean, he was like my...
Take one away. When Kawhi Leonard get those claws on that ball, it's hard to take it out of his hands.
Leonard makes it look so easy. Paolo Banchero on a switch guards Harden. Here's Leonard. Suggs is there. Leonard fires and knocks it in. We're going to hold on. You fouled out of the game, as I recall, in 13 minutes. 13 minutes, 6 fouls in 13 minutes.
That was probably
a great time of year. Yeah. Harden to Leonard. Banchero draws the assignment. Leonard jumping. Got it. Westbrook picked up his dribble. Leonard thought about that three. Now shoots in the face of Banchero. Good again. Wagner on him. Steps back. Shot clock under 10. 40 to play in the fourth. Leonard behind the back. Suggs battle. Turnaround jumper. Good.
Now. Got to close your eyes next time, Davies. Hey, you mentioned coffee's in the game, but not a lot of coffee. It's just a mere coffee. Oh, my goodness. Kawhi Leonard.
He got 23 points on only 14 shots.
Miles trying to stay in front of Leonard. That's a pro's pro.
Need to stop at this end. Can't trade right now.
Kawhi Leonard going one-on-one. Leonard again. Oh, pushed away from his...
The same. Well, it looked like he was going to try to dunk on his own man. I mean, he went right through Cleveland right there. But man, his ability to jump and elongate, impressive.
The 2020 NBA Slam Dunk champion, Derrick Jones Jr. 10 to shoot for Leonard. Leonard squeezes through 2 defenders. He split him. 2020 NBA Slam Dunk champion, Derrick Jones Jr. 10 to shoot for Leonard. Leonard squeezes through 2 defenders. Well executed by Irving. Leonard one-on-one with P.J. Washington. Step back, copyrighted.
Washington staying in front of Paul George. That's some great defense there for P.J. Washington. Leonard's jumper is good. 9 points in 20 minutes for Kawhi Leonard.
You're doing your job.